Hello everybody, how's it going? We are here with a timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so seeing the Four of Wands and the Three of Swords, could be addressing something that maybe went how you didn't want it to go. Can be something too that you're coming to terms with, maybe something that you're realizing. There can be healing involved in this as well. I'm getting something here about basketball. You could feel a bit out of touch right now. I'm looking at the Four of Cups. Starting off with the Four of Cups can kind of be like feeling medium about everything right now. So maybe nothing feels particularly inspiring to you. You could just feel a bit overwhelmed, like you have a lot going on. You can't really take on anything else, or just that nothing particularly is like speaking to you or interesting to you, or you have to do stuff right now that you're like, this is not a good time. Maybe you're not enjoying yourself. You could also, Four of Cups can also be like you're looking for something particular, but you feel like everything that's being offered to you right now is not the right thing, or it's not the right one. And you may be growing like weary of this as well. This is something going on within your personal life. So this would affect you on a personal level. Yeah, something very particular. I'm seeing you know what your standards are, but you keep feeling like what's sort of coming through is not meeting those standards. At this point, I'm hearing specifically. But you're not going to take something on if it's not resonating. But you may be feeling kind of like tired at this point. But I'm also seeing you not budge. You're not going to budge. And why should you also, you know? Because you know that if you end up settling, what's that going to do for you? For some of you, this is about another person. You want to connect with somebody. You want somebody that has the balance that you have, that's integrated things in the way that you have. But there can be a rethinking right now of values, something even being reevaluated. I don't know what exactly this would be. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Basically like this, if there's anything that you're still doing right now that's not meeting your standards, that doesn't feel reciprocal in the way that you want it to, you may be taking a break from these things, or sort of like releasing them, we can say. Because I'm seeing you in a period of, like, it seems like you've been alone to some degree on some level. I'm seeing you be very concentrated on something here. And I'm not seeing you be expending energy right now. And if you had been expending energy doing something that wasn't worth your while, or expending energy doing something that you didn't feel fully present with, you're going to be releasing this if it doesn't align. So that's why I'm seeing things be reevaluated right now. Because I'm seeing you feel it's better to be alone than to be in something where there's that energy of settling. You feel like it's exhaustive to your energetic resources. Some of you, you're taking a break from familiar patterns and habits and people that you feel like no longer suffice, is what I'm hearing. This can just be changing up routines as well, but what I'm seeing is that there's actually something that's not resonating with you, and I am seeing the Six of Cups. So this can be something that you had been doing, or something that you'd been involved with, or somebody that you'd been involved with. But to have the Four of Cups connected with the Six of Cups, this means like that's not resonating with me anymore. So there could have been something that you were doing within your personal life, or somebody that you were connecting with, or like a habit, or like even an identity, like whatever this is for you, it's something that's in the old energy now that you're releasing because it's not resonating with you anymore as an individual. But for some of you, you have somebody from the past coming through to try to give you something, offer you something, bring something up to you, trying to get involved, something along the lines of that. Wanting to start something with you for some of you. I keep hearing this is the old energy. You may feel like this doesn't resonate with you any longer. Yeah. It doesn't resonate with your values anymore. Or now that you realize your values, you're sure that it doesn't resonate. Because you know what you want. There could have been something that you were stuck on that you thought that you wanted, but now I'm seeing it come to light that it wouldn't have aligned. For some of you, I'm hearing with your purpose. But there can still be sadness that you're feeling over this. You know, sometimes too, this is the feeling when, say there's like somebody that used to really resonate with you, and as you're growing and as you're expanding and as certain things are falling away to allow you to expand further within your evolution, there can be something that actually no longer resonates with you anymore, but there can be a part of you that's still kind of grieving that and maybe even wishing that it would. It's like you've outgrown something and you're kind of mourning like that attachment that you had of when it like did it for you, like when it worked for you, when it was that thing for you, you know, something that could have, like a connection that could have provided comfort, like a habit or something like that, that every time you settled into it, it was that like familiar feeling of comfort. But now it doesn't work for you like that anymore. And so there's like a grieving process here that's happening, and that's why I'm hearing cloistered off. It's why you may be sort of like not integrated with everybody right now. It's why you may be separated. So you have time to process this, because I'm seeing something kind of heavy here that you're dealing with. I'm hearing, but it was the right thing to do. Yeah, you could have really been wishing that something worked out in a particular way, but I'm seeing the challenge is to accept how things have unfolded. And knowing that there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Right now you're just supposed to transmute like the pain and all of that. It does feel like, as far as the past and what's transpired, getting to a place where you are taking all of your models and your expectations and assimilating and integrating them with reality, meaning coming into full and complete acceptance. But I'm not saying you be at that point yet, but this is what you're working towards right now. So if you have been wondering like why there aren't as many people that you've been interacting with lately and why you've been feeling kind of alone, it's because you're meant to work through this currently. Because I'm seeing a lot of like solitary energy, even if you're surrounded by people right now, to kind of process through this. And it's about coming to terms with, I wanted things to go this way. This can even be stuff from your childhood. I wanted things to be this way. It should have been this way, you know, like all of that type of energy of these are my models, these are my expectations, this is what I wanted, and integrating that, because this is what's not integrated right now. Having what you want and integrating that with like the reality of how things unfolded and moving into a place of integration which will allow you to accept things as they are rather than wanting anything that is other than what is. So this is integration. So right now it's kind of dealing with sort of like the disappointment of all of these things not going how you wanted them to, and coming to a place where you're learning how to transmute that energy. Which means going through the full process that you need to when it comes to this. And knowing that there's nothing that can be changed about it either. But it's about coming to terms with everything. I get this strongly again. Like there was a certain way that you wanted things to be. It didn't go that way. This is all associated with the past. It's stuff you cannot change. But what you can change is how you're framing it. And that's what you do have control over. And that's why this thing keeps revisiting. Because it needs to be worked through so it can be integrated into like acceptance of how it is, into the truth. I'm looking at Neptune, Sag, and Virgo on the bottom of the deck. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.